What up, you guys? Welcome to the channel where we make StarCraft into one of the most epic ways to play, win, and get reactions from people. What's going on, you guys? Hope you guys are well. So today we've got another nuking game, except this one's going to be with some pretty good players. So these guys are a team, and they joined my game. I hosted it, and as well too, if you guys don't know Middleist Den, he's a pretty good player, actually. The only thing is he's a bit elusive, and as well, apparently what I've heard is that he likes to choose his team. Funny thing is he joined my game, and I hosted it, so he brought along his team. I have a couple friends with me as well too, except for Pink. Chalk Dust is a buddy, and this game is pretty fun. So I hope you guys stick around and check this one out. All right, guys, I'm playing as El Chivo. I'm over at 12 o'clock here. I'm Terran. On my team, I've got Pink. He's Zerg. Hey guys, if you guys like this sort of content, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the fun troll plays we're gonna do on players, like this one, and of course this one. And as always, guys, make sure to drop some thoughts, comments, or any fun ideas you guys may have. Alright guys, let's get back to the game. Actually a pretty decent player. Chalk Dust as well too. He's not bad as well. He's Protoss, and we have 12 o'clock, pretty much the northern side of BGH here. And then on their team, they got OG in the sun here. He's Zerg at 9 o'clock. Then we got Middleist Den. He's at 6 o'clock here. I'm hoping that he's going to be the target of this game. I definitely want to get a lot of nukes and stuff in here for you guys. And then we got Providence, and then I think that's another buddy of theirs as well too. So it's kind of like an inner, because these guys are kind of known. And so yeah, it's going to be super fun. Alright guys, so I told my allies, I said, let's take 12 o'clock here. I told him to cannon, and this is a different build. I'm going to kind of show you guys a different build and different take on how you can play in a 3v3, a bit more competitive game. I think, you know, most players, if you're going to be versing against 2 Zergs and 1 Protoss, you're probably going to go like Marines and Medics, and then this Protoss here is probably going to go Zealots, and then our Zerg is probably going to go Zerglings, and that's very standard traditional against Zerg, and Protoss. Zerg, and Protoss, obviously they're going to go Dragoons, and then they're going to go both Zerglings. One's probably going to do a 1-hatch Muta, and that's typically how the game ends, but what I'm going to show you guys is it's actually going to change up the entire game. So the Zergs are going to kind of, on their team, they're going to be a bit confused, and they're going to just go macro, because they're looking at the base and they're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do. There's cannons here. I got a wall in front as well too. So they're going to kind of go into a macro build. They're probably very likely going to go into Mutalist. And so I told my ally, I said, look, just get those cannons, get the gateway, and then get the core, get the gas, and then get Stargates as soon as possible. Him alone with his Corsairs, he could take on 2 Zergs just by himself. So what he's going to do is he's going to get Corsairs, and I'm going to tell him to basically just harass, and those Corsairs are going to be used for dual purpose. So one is obviously finding out if there's any shuttles from drops from Orange down here, and then as well too is to kill overlords to buy us time as well, right, to put their economy behind. And as well too is I'm going to use those Corsairs of his to actually kill overlords for me when I go and nuke. So I'm intending to nuke at around like 11 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. We'll see how that goes. So those Corsairs are going to be super useful, and they're going to be like for dual purpose here. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Alright, and then our Zerg over here, I said he's going to be kind of the punching bag. So I'm just going to make him lure all of them in, because these guys are like, you know, they're kind of racing against the clock, right? And so they're like, hey, we have the advantage of like Zerg, and Protoss. Let's take out one of them. So definitely, very definitely, they're going to go and try to eliminate 1 o'clock here. So I told them, I said, you're going to be in a defense role. So just get Sunkens and be a punching bag, lure them in, and take all the hits so that we can reduce the unit count on the map. So that's what he's going to do. And he's probably a little bit confused too, because he's never played like this. So these guys are kind of like just banking on kind of the game plan that they have going on here. So, and it's going to be their first time in, you know, experiencing this, so it's going to be super funny. All right, so I went off with a traditional tank drop here, so I'm going to just go do some harassments. I'm probably going to drop down this cliff here and just kind of take some time away from green, while they're going to try to attack 1 o'clock here. So after they do that attack, I'm just going to go and send the dropship, and then that's going to hopefully put maybe about like 15-20 seconds behind from green, and so that's pretty significant. So yeah, so dropship's in, guys. It's going straight to green. They're going for the attack, so they're trying to find a point here to go attack. So I told Pink, as I said, just get defense, get Sunkens, and just defend. And so yeah, check that out. Alright, so then back at home as well too, guys, I'm gonna get the second command center. We're gonna go for a nuke. And so dropship's coming down, and looks like he's got an overlord there, so I'm gonna have to drop over on this side here. If you guys don't know, you can actually drop tanks right here as well too. So I'm just gonna pick that one up because that one's in the range of the sunken, so I'm just gonna target that. And I see over here he's got a spire as well too, so what I'm gonna do is just take this out, and debating, should I take out the spire? Yeah, I'll take out the spire, and then we'll take out some drones here, racing against the clock here because these sunkens are coming up, and as well two dragons are coming down. So there you have it. So he's probably going to be about maybe even more than 20 seconds behind, so that's good for us. And then over at 11 o'clock, my ally over here, he's got Corsairs coming, and so this Zerg's behind. This Zerg's probably going to get mutas over as at 9 o'clock as well. So yeah, I'm telling them to get those Corsairs, and then I want him to kind of go around, search the map, find out if there's any shuttles or anything from Orange specifically, and then also get ready for those mutalisks that are going to come from 9 o'clock. So, alright, so I'm surprised they're not coming down to 5 o'clock yet to take out that those two tanks. It's kind of odd. They should have been there by now. But, alright, I'm going to get turrets around my base as well too. Just don't want observers or anything else, or dropships coming to my base. I don't want them to see what's going on. Got the academy, got the science facility down as well too, and I actually wanted to take that expo, but it looks like yellow took it. It's okay. So what yellow's going to do is, as well, I told him to bring down Corsairs in case if mutalisks are going to come and save those tanks. But it looks like they didn't come, so the dragoons came. So green was out for quite a bit there, so I think he's probably about like a minute and a half behind, which is very significant. So we're pretty much in the advantage point right now, so I'm sure orange is probably taking an expo down here as well too, and then obviously the Zerg is macroing up, he's got an expo here as well. So I think white saw that there were Corsair, so he's probably thinking like, yeah, Mutas is probably not a good choice to stick around for long term, so yeah, he made Mutas as you can see. So those Corsairs will be very powerful, and it's going to deter him from doing any kind of harassments, and that's what we want. So at the same time, guys, like this Zerg is wasting money. He's wasting time on making mutalisks because he can't use it, and he's definitely behind. And these Corsairs are going to, again, take out those overlords and mutalisks as well too. So, and then I'm going to tell this our player here. I told him, I said, after you take out. He's not too good with microing and using Corsairs. I mean, my allies, like, they've never played this kind of play before, so they're kind of, again, just banking on the game plan that I have here. So I'm just trying to be encouraging and saying, like, good job with Corsairs. But he's doing not bad of a job, not too bad. So now I want him to kind of slowly transition into carriers, because now that's going to be, like, the next advanced tech that he's going to do to stay one step ahead of them. So. And those Corsairs are doing a good job because they're taking out a lot of overlords as well too. My nukes are almost done. Actually, they're both done. I just need another ghost, and we're gonna go nuke 6 soon, as I said. So I told him, I said, go soften up 6 because 6 is probably got overlords around his base as well. So this is the Protoss down here, and he's probably gonna get support from both Zergs in terms of getting overlords. So I said, just go soften it up, find out if there's any observers, shuttles, or most importantly overlords. So I just want him to go find out, and then my drop ship should be done in about like another maybe 30 seconds. Sorry, the drop's going to be done in about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to meet him down there. I'm going to go around the river here, just cloak my dropship in case if there's observers or anything like that, and then I'm going to meet him down probably around here, and we're going to do a nuke. And keep in mind, guys, like Mutalist Den has probably never gotten nuked before in his life, and so this is the first time. This is a treat for you guys because you're probably witnessing a player never getting nuked, a pretty good player never getting nuked, double nuked ever in his life. So I hope you guys definitely enjoy this. Oh, by the way, I also did tell my Protoss player here to get disruption web as well too, and yeah, he's doing a good job here of using it, so that's good. Just gonna get some turrets for him as well too, just around the base here. And this Zerg, I think he's pretty much survived for quite a while now because they haven't targeted him. So yeah, so that's good. I think they learned to not waste their units over at 1 o'clock here. So, alright, so nuke is almost done, guys. Just another 30 seconds. So I'm going to send the ghost down there. I don't know why I put 3. I guess maybe in case if one dies or something. So I told him, okay, meet me at 6 o'clock. We're going to go for a nuke. Just going to go around where the river is and the minerals are so I can camouflage my dropship. I'm just going to drop the 3 ghosts and then cloak it, and then we're going to go down. So yeah, he's not used to definitely using Corsairs here. So, and look, Middleston has never experienced this before. So check this out, guys. He's gonna run in. He's gonna try to find out if there's any overlords. I'm just gonna do that job. He's kind of confused now because he's seen Corsairs. He definitely didn't see that drop ship there, and my ghosts are cloaked. Gonna lay immediately the 2 nukes right away, and I'm gonna highly doubt that he's gonna be able to lose all his probes because he's a pretty good player. So he's gonna see that dot. So yeah, he sees it. So unfortunately, we're not gonna kill that many probes, but at the very least, we're gonna take out his nexus here. Oh man, so you never get to see a good player getting nukes. So this is definitely his first time, and he's probably in shock right now. He's probably like, what the fuck? This has never happened to me before. Who is this guy? El Chivo. So yeah, hopefully you guys got to enjoy that one. Okay, so back at home, I'm getting the barracks down. We're gonna get like maybe 12 barracks, and then I'm gonna do another drop at 9 o'clock here. I'm gonna nuke his buddy, Middleless Den's buddy, at 9 o'clock here. And again, he's probably never gotten nuked as well either, so this is gonna be his first time as well too. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this, because you know, you guys are witnessing players getting, like, good players getting nuked for the double nuked for the first time in their lives. I'm sure like for the past 20 years nobody's ever done this, so yeah. Alright, so we're getting ready for a nuke here. I'm gonna tell him to do the same thing. I'm gonna tell my ally to go to 9 o'clock. Just gonna go find out if there's any overlords. He's gonna soften things up a little bit for me, and then we're gonna go do that nuke. Ally's also getting he started getting carriers as well, so he's already got carriers. That's good. Okay, so that's gonna be for the next step, and they're gonna be like, they're not gonna be ready for those carriers. So alright, so it looks like he took out my shuttle, so maybe he's a bit confident that they're not there, but I see an overlord coming up, so I'm just gonna run it, and I need those Corsairs to come back to take out that overlord. Good, he saw it. I'm gonna lay the 2 nukes on the spore here, so maybe he doesn't see it. Hopefully he didn't see the nuclear launch detected. Oh, he saw it. Okay, he ran it. Alright, so he ran his probes, guys. So nuke's coming down, and he can't find the ghost. He can't find the ghost, but his hive got taken out, so he's just left with his expansion. So, oh man, so yeah, again, another good player getting nuked for the first time in their life. So okay, so it looks like they're going for my ally now at 1 o'clock, so they feel like they need to do something because they definitely know that they're behind now. So they're both trying to gang up at 1 o'clock here, so I'm gonna have to send some units over. And I made Marines and Medics. I typically don't. I like to go Mass Ghosts just for fun to troll people, but I'm gonna have to go Marines and Medics because there's just too many units on the map, and it's just me. And I don't want Yellow to use his carriers yet, because if he uses it, I'm afraid that they're gonna leave. And so yeah, it's just gonna be me. So I'm gonna have to use Marines and Medics for some tanks. So hopefully we can save them in time. I did have 2 tanks here. Maybe he should have got lurkers. That would have definitely helped. Okay, let's see if I got the upgrades. Don't have the upgrades yet. Okay, so I'm telling my ally to go and attack 9 o'clock now, just to even things out a little bit on the map here. Because I think 6 o'clock is Protoss. He's definitely getting stasis now. And so, yeah, we just need to even out the math a little bit because 1 o'clock is hurt. So I still think we're still ahead of the game right now, but again, just as an insurance policy. Okay, so it looks like they're sending a lot more now. So it looks like 1 could die, but we're trading 1 basically for 9 o'clock here, so we'll definitely take out a bunch, and that should be a good trade. I'm just gonna go in, see if I can save anything here, and just kind of reduce the amount of units on the map for him. But yeah, it looks like he's gonna lose this base. So, alright guys, so back in middle, I sent some units in. I'm just gonna scan the choke at 6 and 7, and I wanna do some more nukes here on middle stand. It's gonna be a bit hard because he's definitely prepared now, and he's kind of in between 7 and 5. And after witnessing so many nukes, I'm sure he's getting a bit more prepared now. So, all right, so there's a bunch of units there. Okay, so I'm thinking, let me lay down a nuke right here while he's distracted. So I'm willing to sacrifice all these units here just so that we can get that nuke down. I scanned, I killed pushed the observer away. Now it's too late, so he's gonna move his units back. There's nothing. It's funny because you can't kill the nuke. There's nothing you can do. So when you see a nuke coming, you gotta run. Alright, so I actually snuck a ghost in, and I'm just gonna take out this expansion over here, Middle Den's expansion here. So whenever they hear a nuke, people are just kind of like, they're in suspense because they're trying to find out where the dot is on the map in case if it's like their main base. So that's what's going on here. They're just sitting and trying to find out where where the nuke is. Meanwhile, Yellow's busy. He's just kind of chomping away at the Zergs here because again, there's nothing that they can do at this point. Because when I told him to get carriers, he was way ahead of them. So he was definitely like 2-3 steps ahead of all of them while we were distracting them with nukes and attacks. So alright, so back in middle, guys. Let's do a bit of a fight here. I'm going to lock down all of Middle Den's Dragoons, and then we'll do a push. I desperately need an expansion because Yellow is being super greedy. I don't know why I don't think he even needed this expansion, but he took it, so definitely would have been a bit more aggressive if I could have another expansion here, because ghosts are expensive, man. Ghosts, they take like 75 gas, and so there's only so much you can get. Alright, so I came in, I did a nuke over at Zerg here. This was the 9 o'clock Zerg, and so he kind of ran here. So I did a nuke here, and he's like, yeah, no more, man. This is enough. Too much torture. So, alright, so we, looks like our Protoss down here took out the Nexus at 6 o'clock, so all these probes are coming to 7 o'clock, so pretty much free probe kills here. So Middle Den is probably like, what the fuck is this game? What happened? I've never played a game like this before. So, oh man, I hear so many stories of people playing against Middle Den and you know, just not having a good time. But man, this game, we definitely had a good time here, and I rarely get a chance to ever play him. I think maybe this is like my 3rd time playing him ever. So so yeah, I wish I could be able to find out when he comes on and what names he plays. But definitely, he's a fun player to play against. And again, nothing against him or anything like that. Like he's a good player, but you know, I definitely want to find more good players so that I can do stuff like this. Yeah. All right, so. He's still in the game. All of his allies are done, so he's still in the game right now. He's making scouts because he wants to kill those carriers. Alright guys, so meanwhile, I'm just going to let Middle Den just come in and just kind of have middle. I'm going to do a sneak drop, and we're going to drop the ghost and do a nuke at 7 o'clock here. So what I'd like to do is kind of distract players with attacks, because when you attack them, they get notified, and when they get notified, that's when I go and do another attack or another nuke. And sometimes I'll do like two separate distractions and then one actual main focus. So I'm going to send the ghost in here, going to drop it, and then we'll do a nuke at 7 o'clock here. So he's definitely mad because I mean he's still in the game. I guess he wants to do something, right? I kind of feel bad because he wants to do something. So anyways, he left the game, guys. So there you have it. You know, hopefully you guys got to enjoy this. This is definitely a very rare game to have, especially playing against good players. So if you guys are in the BGH community, you'll know that, you know, Middle Den is a pretty decent player. And so to be able to kind of do this stuff, I don't think anybody's probably done this before. If you have nuked him, double nuked him, message me, drop a comment. I'd love to kind of see what you did as well too. But yeah, so super fun. Again guys, like, you know, just because he got nuked doesn't mean he's a noob or anything like that. It's just purely for entertainment. So hopefully you guys got to enjoy that, and as well as kind of the game strategy that I was leading with the team here. And typically I'll do that with most of the teams that I play, because I think this game to me is kind of like chess now, guys. So it's like just staying ahead of players, doing advanced counter tactics and whatnot, especially when you're positioned at like 11. You're positioned at like 11 and 12. So so yeah. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys got to enjoy that. If you're new to the channel, come check out more stuff that we've got, guys. We got tons of stuff, different playlists of different types of trolls and things like that. So check it out, guys. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about some of the games. Drop some funny comments. I love them as well too. Or if you guys have any ideas as well. So all right, guys. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.